So what does your writing process look like? You got all this research done. Now you just got to grind out this paper.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
It looks like I look like a psychopath. I'll have to send you a photo once you see it, because I have my office and there's my desk with my computer on it, and then when I write like this, there's 100, 200 books just all over the floor, and then just stacks and stacks and stacks of paper from like that I've scanned or taken notes on, and it's just scattered across, like pinned to the wall. I don't know if you've ever seen the Charlie Kelly like crazy conspiracy photo or whatever. There's just
like
strings attached. Yeah, that's what my life looks like. It's horrifying. I probably could be more organized. I know some of my peers are more organized. I like that controlled chaos. I like to write in controlled chaos.
Okay, so you're going on these trips, and when you're there, you're reading and you're scanning these things. What about outside that? When you're driving, what are you listening to?
We talked about this a little bit the other day. I think it's a great question. Most people, almost all of my peers, they like love podcasts and they love listening to like historical podcasts and political podcasts. I like to just put on my music and like deafen myself with it as loud as I possibly can, and just like sing it to my heart's content, windows down, just driving 12 hours, whatever. And that's like my happy place. I like to really just disconnect from the world a little bit and like listen to music and just kind of not think about work for a little bit.
Like all the way turned up, like
full throttle. Go to 11. Like we're going for it. My hearing's probably bad because of this, but hey, you know what?
Yeah. So what are a couple bands you're listening to?
Oh, it goes all over the place. I love the Mountain Goats is my favorite band. I really like folk punk, so like Days and Days and Mischief Brew are awesome. I think that they have this other paper that I'm working on that it's called I Only Listen to Folk Punk. And the idea of it is that my argument is that folk music and then today's version of folk music being like this folk punk approach embodies most accurately embodies like America and Americana through music. So there's so many different genres that you could like label as like, oh yeah, this is what it means to be an American. There's so many people, a lot of people like identify country, a lot of people identify rap. It's like this is emblematic of what our country like is. And I think that folk music has always been that and identifies the struggle of like living in capitalism, living and with like addictions and struggling and like honestly approaching like mental health and like I think all of that shows up oftentimes in like folk music and folk punk. Rejections of like state oppression shows up in this music, and I think a lot of these ideas are what like laid a foundation for America as a whole. It embodies our country. So
it's like real.
It feels real.
Authentic experience.
So that's been my jam lately. But then I also love like 60s and 70s rock. So I'll just throw on like Led Zeppelin's discography and just listen to all of it. So yeah.